with Carmelina Moscato. Carmelina, thank you for these minutes for ESPN. Your thoughts from the city of Monterrey and also Tigres these first weeks. What are your feelings now here in Mexico?
Totally, and thanks for the welcome. That's pretty much what I've been feeling for the last 4 weeks is a city and a club and a group of players and staff that are willing to, embrace me. So I've been very grateful for that, feeling very, received well. And then also when it comes to how the club itself, I mean, what an incredible opportunity with such a winning culture, but also more importantly, a group of people that want to play a style that they're proud of, that are working very hard behind the scenes to give these players and ourselves everything we need to succeed. So I'm feeling very, very happy at the minute and looking forward to the tournament.
Carmelina, why you changed Europe for Mexico in a brand new league and Tigres? Why you came here to Tigres?
Yeah, it's a great question. I mean, if you were to ask me a few years ago where I thought I would be, it would be in Europe for sure, because those leagues are a little bit more established, developed, and invested in. But here we are 4 years later. I'm in Mexico, and I'm choosing Mexico because this league and this club is very ambitious, and they're investing a lot in the women's game, making sure that it has everything it needs to be successful. And I really connected not only to the players and the quality of the players and excited at what we can do together, but also just the club wanting to elevate to a global brand, a global product, and then eventually a team that's going to compete on the global stage.
Do you think that right now you have a team to win another trophy here in Tigres?
Yeah, when you look at just the roster, we have an incredible group of individuals. My job is to bring them together as a team, as units, to come around a common goal and vision and start to really, really work together on the pitch and off the pitch. My job is to create a culture that includes not only the winning. I think winning is a result of what we're doing on and off the field. So when you look at the players, yes, very much yes, but we have to get it right every day.
You already talked about your players. Do you believe that Tigres has today some players that can play in different European leagues?
Absolutely. Yeah, the quality here is top, and having seen all of the leagues in Europe, studied all of the leagues in Europe, we have a lot of players that would be able to make the jump if they so wanted to. I'm just grateful they choose Mexico right now.
What can you expect from Liga MX right now that you are here? Because many teams like to bet, for example, America with Craig Harrington. He came with his real name, but he already left America. So with this case, what can you expect from the Liga MX?
In terms of what, sorry, like my impact?
Yeah, like Roberto Medina, like a Mexican coach. He was here, Villa Ceballos. Like Tigres used to have the coaches from Mexico. Right now that you came from Canada,
yep.
What impact do you think that you can have here in Tigres? But also thinking about what happened with America, that Craig had to leave early.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know anything about his situation, so I won't comment on that. I don't actually know what happened there, but I do know that coming from Canada and other experiences, and I think any coach that has a variety of experiences could always come and enhance something that's being done. So for example, the Mexican League is full of superstars. It's full of talented, creative, really, really strong players. And I think my structure, my European experience, my Canadian experience is going to help add a bit more structure to the creativity. And I think we're going to be a team that's organized and adaptable. So that's a tribute to my experiences personally. And I can come in and bring that and meld the two styles together because I think they'll be complementary.
Do you believe, Carmelina, that the Liga MX is a great league, or we are missing something? Like you've been in other continents, we're missing something, or we are a top league?
The league's not missing anything. The region is missing something. The region is missing a Champions League. The region is missing something that we can actually test ourselves against other clubs from other leagues. And that when I think that it gets really exciting. So the league itself is doing it's growing every year. We just expanded the 2 international spots. It's becoming a little bit more global. It's taking strategic, progressive steps. I really respect that. I don't think you need to do everything right on the bat. So when we first started, it was only Mexican players. That makes a lot of sense. Now the league is ready for more influx of internationals. So even that's an example of the league growing. I wouldn't say it's missing anything. I just wish we could compete more on regional and global stages to show the talent and how good they are or can be.
And changing of topic, you were here last Monday at Mexico's game. What happened with Mexico against Jamaica? Because the Mexican national team had training the past weeks. Do you believe, this is a question, do you believe that Monica Vergara can have another great game versus Haiti and the third one versus the United States and will be at the World Cup?
Yeah, listen, I don't know that. I don't have a crystal ball, but I respect all the hard work that's gone in. I think there was a game plan and it didn't go their way. I also saw a very strong Jamaican team, and that's just a tribute to the growth of women's football in the region. And I think every game's going to be difficult. So, but of course Mexico can bounce back. They're fighters, they're winners, and they're resilient. So they have everything to play for, and I have no doubt that they're going to rise to the occasion.
What was the conversation about the words that you had with Megan Rapinoe last Monday when you gave her the Amazonas jersey? Like, she was really happy, also you were really happy, and the fans were watching.
Yeah, she's a really good friend. We've been, almost best friends since 2011, and obviously a lot has happened since then, and the world knows her, but I only know her as Megan. So I don't, it's just, she's one, I haven't seen her in 4 years because of my jobs and COVID. So what you saw was a genuine happiness to see an old friend. She's really happy for me and this opportunity, and is now a Tigres fan, and we'll be following the team. So we've gained a new fan in Megan Rapinoe.
That's great, Carmelina.
Yeah.
Now, using your experience and your friendship, like maybe Megan could come someday to Tigres, or Alex Morgan or another world star player will be here in Amazonas with your help, Carmelina?
That's, we're always going to find the right players for the project. Those are obvious ones that the whole entire world want. So definitely, listen, if that makes sense for their career at one point, there could be a discussion. But we're going to use those 4 international spots for the team's needs.
Now, what can you expect from the Tigres fans? Like the Mexican atmosphere has been a topic also with the players that came from the States or Jamaica. But now here that you are at home, what can you expect from Tigres fans?
When we play?
Yeah, do you believe that Tigres fans are the best from all the world? Because you play like almost a full stadium every time.
Yeah, first of all, that level of support and commitment is amazing and insane, because when you look at women's football, a lot of the problems are getting people in the seats, and that's not a problem here. So that's fantastic. Are they the best in the world? I haven't been in the Volcan with them except for the season launch. So I'm quite new. I would think it's premature to answer that question, but of course, they're a part of the reason I came. The Incomparables are the reason, one of the many reasons I came to this club, because I know we're going to go on a journey together, and I know that they're demanding of us and results, but more importantly, I get the sense that they're demanding of good football and good performances, and that's exciting for me as a coach because I can influence that.
Final question: what are your targets here with Tigres? Like, you already talked about the championship, but how many championships do you think that you can get here with your great roster and another players that can come in other tournaments? So how many years you can be here in Tigres, and also how many years or tournaments can you win here with Tigres? How many trophies?
Yeah, that's a very interesting question. I'm sure the Mauricio upstairs wants to know that as well. It's an impossible question to answer. Before we've started the tournament, we're going for every time we play a tournament, we're going to win it. That's our job. That's our profession. That's why we wake up every day and do what we do. I'm more concerned about how we get there, with quality, with integrity, with the right growth mindset. And we have a group of champions. We have a group of hungry players that want to win. And my job is to get the best out of them, and I will do that. I would promise to do that every day.
Thank you, Carmelina, for this interview for ESPN.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.